They say every school has its secrets. Some hide behind dusty trophies, others behind silence. But at St. Peter Boarding School, buried beneath the old borehole behind the senior hostel, lies a forgotten grave. And from that grave, something woke up. In 1992, St. Peter was a respected boarding school in the heart of Delta. Among its students was Esther, a quiet, intelligent girl who topped every exam and loved writing poems under the mango tree. Sometimes I write so I don't feel alone. The words they hug me like Mama used to, Esther said to herself. But one evening, fire erupted in the school dining hall. There were no casualties, but fear spread faster than the flames. Rumors began. Someone had seen Esther sneaking around with red chalk and a black notebook. A teacher claimed she had evil eyes. She did do juju. I swear I see I'm talking to herself, one of the students said. The school didn't investigate. No questions. No truth. Just fear. And so, Esther was punished. Locked in the old sanitation room overnight during a storm, with no food, no warmth. Esther never came out alive. By morning, she was found lifeless. The principal quietly buried her behind the senior hostel, away from the school cemetery. Her name was never mentioned again. 30 years later, the school had changed. New buildings, new uniforms, but the borehole behind the hostel still stood abandoned. And this year, something was different. Why did they fence the place behind the hostel like that? One student asked. Don't go close, oh, they said something is living there. Another student answered. That night, Linda couldn't sleep. The wind howled louder than usual. And then, she heard it. A girl's voice, weeping. From the back window of her dormitory, Linda saw a figure kneeling beside the borehole, dressed in an old uniform, face hidden in shadows. Who be that? Linda asked out of fear. She screamed. Lights came on. But when the house mistress arrived, there was nothing there. The principal gave warning that anyone caught spreading ghost stories would face suspension. But Linda wasn't the only one. Other students began hearing footsteps at night. Doors creaked open on their own. A chalk-written message appeared on the dorm wall, "You forgot me." And so began the haunting of St. Peter's. A cry for justice long buried, now rising. Please like and subscribe as you stay tuned for more episodes.